I'm Troy Walker. For 20 years, I've helped enterprises turn technology into outcomes. And for the last several, I've focused on the hardest version of that problem, making AI work in production at enterprise scale with the governance and trust that real businesses demand. This is who I am and how I think. Here's what sets me apart. The AI conversation is crowded with people who advise frameworks, slides, opinions. I do that too, but I also architect the systems, ship them to production, and operate them under real load with real compliance on the line. Strategy and execution aren't separate skills for me. They're the same discipline. My path got me here on purpose. I started as an engineer building systems. I grew into enterprise delivery, running large, complex programs. I became an AI delivery and governance executive, operationalizing AI across regulated industries. And then I did the thing most leaders at my level never do. I built a platform myself. I didn't study enterprise AI from the outside. I ran it inside the firms that operate it. At TCS, one of the largest technology services firms on earth, I led a multi-million-dollar AI delivery and governance portfolio. At IBM, a century-defining institution, I architected enterprise AI on Watson. At Conga, I led a multi-million-dollar Azure platform implementation. This is depth at the very top of the enterprise. What I bring to every engagement is a repeatable discipline. AI delivery governance with lifecycle controls and risk tiering, observability telemetry that gives executives real visibility into cost, performance, and risk, secure SDLC, controlled rollout, human-in-the-loop orchestration. I make AI adoption fast and safe because the two are not opposites. But anyone can claim a discipline, so let me show you mine running in production today. I architected and built Sophia, an agentic AI platform that runs the front line of real businesses, not a prototype, not a demo, a live system with paying customers. And Sophia is built exactly the way I tell enterprises to build AI. 6 engineered layers, governance, a secure ingress pipeline, a single orchestrating brain, systems of action, integration, and a fully observable runtime. Every principle I've championed for a decade expressed in code that ships. Let me zoom into the core. Every signal hits the Sophia orchestrator, which routes it. The decision engine scores its own confidence and picks the right play from hundreds in under a second, or it escalates to a human. Then the integration layer fans that decision out to every connected system instantly. That's the part enterprises pay millions to get right. I architected it and I built it. Here's the part I'm proudest of. The governance I preach isn't a document, it's enforced. Below 85% confidence, the system stops and hands off to a human. Every action is written to an immutable audit trail. Drift is monitored continuously. That's responsible AI you can prove, not just promise. Enterprise integration is where most AI projects die. Dozens of systems that don't talk to each other. My entire craft is making that complexity disappear behind one clean spine. And the best proof isn't a diagram, it's a real call. Watch Sophia handle a live customer and switch from English to Spanish mid-conversation without missing a beat.
Thank you for calling Comfort Pro Heating and Cooling. This is Sophia. How can I help you?
Hi, my heater stopped working and the house is freezing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's get you warm again. Is it not turning on at all? Or running but blowing cold?
Perdón, ¿podemos hablar en español? Me explico mejor.
Por supuesto. Cuénteme, ¿la calefacción no enciende o enciende pero sopla aire frío?
No enciende para nada.
Entendido. Tengo un técnico que puede llegar mañana a las 10 de la mañana. ¿Se lo agendo?
Sí, por favor, muchas gracias.
¿Listo? Queda agendado para las 10. Le mando los detalles por mensaje. Que pase buena noche.
This is how I'm different from the rest of the AI space. The thought leaders advise but have never shipped. The builders ship but skip the governance. I sit where almost no one does, executive strategy, deep technical execution, and governed production in one person. That's rare, and it's exactly what enterprises need right now. And it works. 203 orchestrated workflows, 7 channels, 14 industries, 36 monitoring jobs watching it around the clock. response times under 5 minutes against an industry average of 47 hours. This is what governed operational AI looks like when it's done right. I don't just build, I lead the people who build. I've mentored cross-functional AI program leaders, stood up governance councils and steering routines, and translated AI initiatives into measurable business value for boards and executives. I can speak to the engineer and the CFO in the same meeting and move both. Here's where I believe this goes. Every enterprise is about to put AI on its front line. The winners won't be the ones who move fastest. They'll be the ones who move fast and keep trust. Governed, observable, ROI-driven adoption. That's the future I help organizations build, and I've already built the proof. So that's me, an AI transformational leader who has actually done it, from the boardroom to the code base. Strategy you can trust because it's backed by systems that ship. If that's the kind of leadership your organization is looking for, let's talk. I'm Troy Walker. Connect with me on LinkedIn and let's build what's next together. Thank you.